we're very happy that we are now out of the ground. And that's really about it. And I want to show you what that project is going to look like. That project is going to look similar to this, almost exactly. I think the architects did a wonderful job. It's going to have now this view would be from the Crenshaw. Let me see. Yeah, that's going to be from the Crenshaw. Let's see. That's the Jefferson. It's going to be the. I'm sorry. That's going to be from. It's going to be looking east. So this is the east elevation. This is the east elevation. I can tell you, and I don't know how many real estate developers we have here. Development is not for the faint of heart. When you decide to build something, whether the community is on board or not, and let me just emphasize, it's important that you engage the community. It is an arduous process to get through the entitlements, the EIRs, the architects, the engineers, and then the bidding process. Then you have to select a general contractor. So I can tell you I'm very happy to be on this project, but I came in a little bit later. But it's not for the faint of heart, and that goes for any project. Yes, ma'am.
I can support what you say about the timeline because I went to several hearings to testify in favor of this project. But what I want to talk about is another community engagement process that went on after the civil unrest, which is what this tour is about. Jefferson Corridor is one of the original 8 neighborhoods that was a part of the Lonnie process after the civil unrest when we created our agency to address some of the economic disparities. We did physical improvements, transit, and pedestrian improvements along the corridor. One of the improvements and one of the things that a lot of the neighborhoods asked for, including the Jefferson Corridor, was neighborhood identification, so that people would know this was a viable neighborhood. And in that respect, the community worked with Union Bank and Lonnie Dollars, Transit Dollars, to put a gateway at the corner of Jefferson and Crenshaw. The gateway included the clock we talked about, a green space, and fencing, and the name Jefferson Community, so that people knew. It was very important to the community. And so I was concerned to hear that that gateway and that public announcement of this community is not going to be replaced, because that was a part of a very intensive community engagement process where the community selected the architect. They prioritized the budget because they wanted people to know this was the Jefferson community. So, and I talked to the West Angeles Community Development Corporation when the Union Bank process started, because as I said, I've been involved in helping to support the project at hearings, various entitlement hearings. And I was assured that the gateway would be there. It's important to the community. And so I'd like to further discuss that with your office since you've told me that just the clock would go back up, but not the name of the community. We do gateways all the way throughout the city, and they identify neighborhoods. They give them an identity, and it's very important, and I think that it's important that the name of Jefferson go back on that corner, because that is something the community asked for.
Thank you, and I concur with you, and I appreciate your comments, and please do. I'll give you my number, and
I'll talk to Tanua.
Yes, Tanua is our executive director. Are there any other